Happy Miracle Monday. My name is Dawn Petalino, and I'm your transformational coach and best-selling author of Peace, Power, and Miracles. And Miracle Monday is where I just remind you of certain spiritual truths and apply them in a very practical way so you can find more healing in your life, experience greater joy, have your heart open to more love, and experience the laws of love in your life, which is essentially miracles. So today's Miracle Monday is about feeling responsible for other people's reality. A lot of the women I work with are women in transition, and they're very sensitive people. So as empaths or highly sensitive people, if you are one of them, then you know that you tend to feel other people's stuff. You tend to feel their emotions and experience what they're feeling. Also, a lot of these people, and myself included, you may have grown up in an atmosphere where you felt responsible for other people. Somebody that you were close to, you felt emotionally or physically responsible for. And it might not have been something overt, it could have been something covert. Just because you were sensitive, you kind of picked it up and took it on. And the other person might not even have, well, first of all, they probably were not even aware of your needs, and they may have been allowing you to emotionally take care of them. You know, if you had a parent who was depressed, or somebody who was physically ill, or if you had just somebody a parent who told you more about, their problems, and you took on this listening role, then you became somebody who felt like you were responsible for other people. So much so that your own needs were pushed down, and you didn't, as a child, get to experience having your needs taken care of. This person was not in connection with your needs. So what happens is, as an adult, we compensate for this. And part of the compensation is that we end up pushing away our needs and feeling like we are responsible for other people, that we do need to take care of them, that we do need to fix them. And we feel guilty if we don't. And that's one of the sure signs, is that I'm putting your needs ahead of mine, and I feel guilty if I don't help you. I feel guilty if I take time out for myself. So what we want to do here is look at, law of attraction is like, well, why are these people coming into my life that are either angry, or either maybe they are after me to take care of their needs. I mean, we might even put ourselves in the position of a service position where we're a therapist, we're a coach, we're a social worker, we're a teacher, somewhere where people are depending on us because we've so gotten used to this. So what happens is like, why am I here? And it's not, here's the thing, it's not because you need to learn to be more compassionate and more giving and take care of these people. No, because the tendency is to think, I need to be a loving presence here for them. I need to shine for them. But inside, you're either feeling resentful, depleted, angry, just tired, and you're not feeling loving at all. So what we need to do then is remember that the reason they are here a lot of times is to show you your own belief of you still feel like you have to fix people, or you still feel responsible for other people's reality. And it wasn't something that you consciously did, it was something that you learned, and it became a protection. Because as a child, if you feel like you could be responsible for somebody's reality, then you had some control over the situation. But as an adult, and the reality is we don't have control over somebody's reality. But when we feel like we need to make it all better for them, part of us is taking responsibility for it. And so part of the lesson is knowing and really getting their reality is their business. I'm not responsible for their reality, and I'm not here to fix everybody's problems. And really understanding that. I am not here to fix everybody's problems. So what I tell my client is just start to notice when you're pushing your own needs aside. Start to notice when you're feeling all caught up in other people's business, or as my friend liked to say, all caught up in their grill. And just start to notice where you're starting to feel like I'm feeling responsible, like I have to do something, and if I don't, I feel guilty. But at the same time, notice most likely you're not in a loving spot, you're in a fearful spot, because as a child it wasn't It was something that we did out of fear. We felt like we had to. And so the energy that we're coming in with is more of this frenetic, I gotta fix it, I gotta make it okay. And that's not who you are. So we have to remember the truth that our job is to get connection with the love inside of us. And that means realizing your stuff is not my problem. It's not mine to fix. I am not responsible for your reality. And when I can detach from that and not feel responsible, but stay connected to I'm okay, I love myself, and I forgive myself for falling into that sometimes, and I forgive you for wherever you are. When I can have compassion in the situation and detach, now I become more of a loving presence. Because you can't give love. You can't call somebody, as the Course of Love says, you can't call them out of their illusion by going in the illusion with them. You have to stay connected. You have to be there yourself in the house of love. And then you become more effective in the world. So you might ask yourself, where am I doing this? Where am I feeling responsible for somebody else's reality? And part of why we keep it. Why am I keeping? What do I gain by keeping this? And what harm is it causing me? What do I gain by keeping it? But what's the cost of it? And asking yourself these questions. And then in baby steps, start to give to yourself first. Take your own temperature first before you take somebody else's. And know that they're over there. They're in their own brain, their own body, and it's not yours. And you don't have to take responsibility for it. You only have to take responsibility for staying connected to the love that's in your body, in your heart, and with your source. Happy Miracle Monday. I hope you take that out to the world. I hope you really get that you're not there to fix people. It's not your job. And it's okay to love and care for yourself. Happy Miracle Monday. If you like this, share this with a friend. Check out my website, www.donpetalino.com, where you'll find more resources, books, blogs about this topic. Take care. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.